This is a very typical wet market in Guangzhou, China. It's usually just a few minutes walk from where people live. This is a very typical wet market in Guangzhou, China. It's usually just. And here you'll find chicken, duck, fish, and pork. Pretty much everything. Look at this piece of meat. Chinese people call it flour meat or half fat, half lean pork. It's 20 yuan per jin, about 1.1 pounds. But the piece I bought cost 18.8 yuan. That's about $2.61. If you look down the aisle, it's nothing but pork stalls. Most of the fish here are alive. Why? Because they haven't died yet. Most people prefer to buy live fish for freshness. There's also frozen seafood. Free-range eggs are 10 yuan per jin, which is about $1.39. What does free-range mean? It means the chickens live more freely than I do. Their roaming area is bigger than my balcony. Now we're at the produce section. All the vegetables have clear price tags, but the prices change slightly every day because of the weather. In other words, if the weather sneezes, my garlic goes up 7 cents. If I sneeze, nobody raises anything. That means the weather has way more economic power than I do. Garlic is 7 yuan per jin, about 97 cents. Eggplant is 2.5 yuan per jin, about 35 cents. Speaking of eggplant, what comes to your mind? When Chinese people take photos, many say eggplant kizi. The way you say it in Chinese makes you smile. Try it. Say it with me. Kizi eye. Yes, you're smiling. A smile is the most beautiful symbol in the world. Here comes a Guangzhou city bus. It only has one deck, no double-deckers. Most young people don't take the bus anymore. They take the subway. I don't take the bus either. Next up is a very famous snack in Guangdong. It's called Changfun rice noodle rolls. One order usually costs only 6 yuan, about 83 cents. Chiangfun is a beloved Cantonese specialty made from fresh rice. First, the rice is soaked thoroughly, then ground into a smooth, silky batter. You can add egg, fresh pork, shrimp, or other savory fillings. The batter is poured into a steaming tray and cooked quickly over high heat. Once the thin sheet sets, it's rolled up and cut into small pieces, then drizzled with a rich secret sauce. The soft, chewy noodles wrap around the fillings. Every bite is pure Cantonese comfort. Now let me show you my apartment in Guangzhou. It's 1 bedroom and 1 living room. How much do you think it costs? 1,100 yuan a month, about $152.80. Is that expensive? I think so, but my landlord thinks it's cheap. And there's a balcony with great light, but I never have time to soak up the sun. This is the bathroom. It's tiny, at most. 2 people can squeeze in at the same time. Don't ask how I know. I'm not telling you. This is the kitchen. It looks small, and honestly, it really is small. That's a gas tank minus 140 yuan per refill, about $19.44. How long does it last? Depends on my mood, no. Depends on how often I cook. For some reason, my baby always cries and wakes up right when we sit down to eat. Does he think we're eating his formula? Is he waking up to protect his food? I'm telling you, he really does. When he cries, it's like he's saying, "Put that bottle down, that's mine." After bringing the soup to a boil, I turned down the heat. Then I went downstairs to pick up a package. It was right downstairs. It was an electric scooter part to fix my scooter. The turn signals weren't working, and neither was the horn. I bought the parts online for 14 yuan, about $1.94 if I took it to a shop. It would cost 45 yuan, around $6.25. Look at this horn, I press it, and nothing happens. Kind of like when I call my son, no response. The repair process didn't go smoothly. I ran into a lot of problems. First problem, removing a screw. A part was blocking the screw hole, so I had to take that off first. You think that's it? No. Second problem, this screw is rusted and completely stuck. Can't get it out. There's always a way, that's what I tell myself. If I don't say it, I might just give up. I tapped it loose a little, tried again, still no luck. My hands were too slippery to get any leverage, so I grabbed a wrench, locked it in place, gave it a hard twist, and it worked. This is the new part one bought. Putting it on should fix it. First I have to remove the cover panel because the connector is inside. While I was fixing it, a dog came over and just sat there watching. I don't know that dog. According to animal behavior, dogs watch because they're curious. But based on my life experience, that dog watched because it had nothing better to do, just like me. I put on the new part, the turn signals worked. But the horn still didn't. My guess, the horn itself was broken. I took off the old horn and put on the new one. Still nothing. Checked again. Wow, it really was the horn. A connecting wire had snapped. The moment I found the problem, I was so happy. You know that feeling? It's like finally finding out who stole your sleep. It was my son. I didn't want to waste the broken part. I pried off the rubber strip from it and used it to secure the new connection. I dare say, when it comes to reusing trash, I'm top notch. This time, it's 100% fixed. After 2 hours of repairs, I finally fixed my scooter. The turn signals and horn were both working again. This experience gave me a real sense of accomplishment because I solved a lot of problems along the way. By the time I finished fixing the scooter and got back upstairs, the soup was done. My wife took a sip and said, "Not bad, not bad means could be better. Could be better means I didn't do a great job." But I'm not going to argue with her. She's the boss. In the afternoon, I took the baby to the park to play ball. Well, I played ball. He can't. He just lies there. He's next to me, occasionally crying to remind me he still exists. In Guangzhou, many villages have a park like this where nearby residents can exercise, take a walk, or hang out with their kids. Most moms push strollers, very convenient. When you're out with a baby, you have to carry hot water, formula, diapers, wipes, and a heart that's ready to break at any moment, just in case.
这个勺子呢？全部倒下去啊？
对呀，原来这样你扭错了。
嗯。
还有一个可以扭的，那个盖子可以扭的。抓住那个，对，抓住那个。好了，等一下，不急。还有这样子的。哪有这样子的？对，出来看一看，来了。
还没有捏气，放它下去啊。
有的。哎呦，好重啊！
可以了。
吃你个臭小子！烫是不是？该。姐姐放下去。OK。
Once the baby was fed and happy, we headed home. Today was a really full day, so full that right now I just want to lie down. But I can't, because I have to edit the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of what real life in Guangzhou looks like, don't forget to subscribe.